Hey everybody, so as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be the December 2022 reading for our Cancers. Okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, or North Node. It really doesn't matter, love. If you in any way at all identify as a Cancer, then this reading is for you, okay? Cancer. Let us go ahead and get into this reading. Ooh, okay, third eye chakra. So definitely expanding your awareness, your consciousness, okay? That is the highlight of the month for you. Possibly doing some research on yourself, okay? Previous lifetime experiences, okay? Other subjects that come to mind with this card these days for me is like studying your South Node and what does that mean? And what are the karmic lessons that I'm supposed to be learning? And how do I apply them moving forward, okay? That's the energy that I feel here from that. All right, let us see what else for our Cancers. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. What else do we have here for our beautiful Cancers for December 2022? Ooh, okay, all of them fell out at once. So overall, when it comes to your resistance, your resilience, your determination, that is what's coming up. That is what Spirit wants to talk about for December 2022, okay? So some of you have really gone through the ringer, I'm guessing. You've gone through quite a lot, okay? And you're at this place in your life where you're just tired of it. And you know that in order for things to change, you're going to have to change them, okay? So whatever that means for you, you're willing to do that, okay? So I just heard whatever it takes or by any means necessary, okay? So we have patience, okay? So planting seeds, okay, or seeds that you've planted over time, okay, looking at whether or not you've been really paying attention to these things. Have you been nourishing them? Have you been taking care of them or tending to them? Just like if you have a garden, okay, some of you are possibly into gardening, okay, maybe you have a green thumb. You're starting to know this or learn this about yourself, okay, but I'm feeling like, you know, whatever the seeds or intentions that you set or you plant into the universe, you're considering, you know, these things. Have I given them enough attention? Have I put enough of my love into them? All right. Is this why I'm not seeing certain results? Okay, that's what I just heard. So let us see here. We have spiritual union. So some of these things that you might be wanting to tend to could be relationships and connections. All right. Some of you went through the phase already where you're cutting off people. Okay, that's cool. But now what are the attention deserving connections? Where should our energy be going is what Spirit is saying, okay? What are the attention deserving connections? Where should your energy be going, okay? And then we have light. So answers, solutions, abundance, prosperity, could have something to do with child or children. Some of you could be finding out that you're with child, okay? Or children. They're like, don't put that on me. Shoot, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, okay? Be fruitful. That's what Spirit said, okay? That's what Spirit said they wanted to do, to go forth and be fruitful, okay? So let us see. Thank you, Spirit, for our Cancers. Alrighty, what do we have, Spirit, for these Cancers here? Okay, thank you. Yeah, so you're focusing on, like I said, the seeds that you planted, okay? A lot of this could have things to do with money, business plans, and or ideas, okay? Things along those lines. For some of you, it could be starting families or expanding your families, okay? Overall, I'm feeling like you're just wanting to really show love and nurturing energy and care to the things that deserve it most, okay? That's just overall what it feels like here for me, okay? Let us see what else for our Cancers. All right, we got the King of Swords, okay? Beautiful. So you have received a message from Spirit, okay? You have received it nice and clear. You understand exactly what needs to be done, and now you're just going to go ahead and do it, okay? Yep. Two of Wands is literally in reverse as the underlying energy. I cannot make this shit up. And I didn't even know that was there. Okay. So it's like, all right, Spirit, you know, message received. I heard you loud and clear. I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do. Take the necessary steps. You know, tend to the certain connections or what have you that I need to tend to. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, we have the Five of Wands here in reverse. Exactly. I feel like some of you may be receiving apologies that are coming forth from some individuals. Some of these individuals could be a Queen of Pentacles, Cancer, Virgo, or Taurus, or possibly a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius with that King of Swords. Okay, but I feel like with the Five of Wands in reverse with this patience energy, you guys have just gotten to this place, like I said before in the reading, you know, where you're just over conflict, you're over nonsense, you're over struggles, you're over being in the ringer, you know. So you're like, whatever I have to do to get myself off of this hamster wheel, I'm going to do it, you know, even if it means stepping away from toxic family members. I just heard. Okay, with the Page of Cups here in reverse, they're, you know, time and time again, it's like a person stabs you and then they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. First and foremost, you've grown, so you know what you're doing. Let's start with that. And second of all, if you're sorry, then cool. But if you do it again, then were you really sorry? You get what I'm saying? Not so much. Not at all. You know? So let us see what else here for our Cancers. Yeah. We got the Two of Cups here in reverse. Wow. Yeah. Okay, with the Emperor in reverse. So some of you are definitely separating from toxic family members, okay, because the Emperor can certainly be a father or a parent, or this could be someone who is connected to your father or parent, okay. Maybe they are with someone who's very low vibrational and toxic, and you're just like, look, I know this is the person that my parent loves, but I can't deal with them, you know. And obviously you being grown, them being older than you, it's like they should know how to conduct themselves. But also, guys, we have to remember that once elders get to a certain place, you get what I'm saying, because we're all somebody's elder, but once our elders or people who are elders to us get to a certain place, even us, when we get to our 80 or so, whatever the hell we want to say, we're going to say. Whatever we want to do, we're going to do. Because at that point, it's like, you know, how much time do you have left? So you pretty much just on that whatever I feel like saying, whatever I feel like doing goes type of wave, okay? And if people can deal with it, they can deal with it. And if they can't, to hell with them. That's usually how a lot of older people feel, because they've already lived their lives for everybody else. So they get to a point where they're like, I'm just going to live my life for me. I also feel like you could be this person. Maybe you know, stayed in a relationship for the sake of a child. Remember I said something about child or children earlier. Okay? And then now you got to this place where you're like, why do I keep staying in an environment of toxic waste? You get what I'm saying? Like, why am I here? It's like we bleed it all over the children. Now, too, you have to think about how those people are going to go into relationships and love, you know, based on what they see going on with you. So I feel like these are the things that you're thinking about. You know, if you have grandchildren, possibly, you're like, okay, so now is the time to break the cycle. So I'm going to go ahead and leave, you know, so at least my grandchild has a chance or something. Okay, but let us see for our Cancers. Yep, 8 of Cups. Okay, moving on, walking away. With the Moon card here, you are ruled by the Moon, Cancer. So this is you walking away. Okay, because in this situation that you were in, you had no sense of peace at all. Okay, it was very unstable. And I feel like for you, Cancer, your home life is very important. Family is very important. So to have your peace disturbed at home, that's not about to work for Cancer. Okay, I'm just going to tell you right now, it's not going to work for Cancer, cross watcher. Okay, so let us see what else for our Cancers. Yeah, because with the 8 of Swords coming out here and then the 8 of Wands in reverse, you realized that you were stuck. You realized that you weren't making any progression. Okay, for some of you, you felt like you were actually going backwards. You're like, damn, I already did all these things in my life already. Like, you know, I already done built my credit up. I already done, you know, paid my cars off. I already done bought my house. You know, like, why am I going back to square one again? You know, why do I keep having to restart? Like, that's the energy that's possibly here. So you're like, you know what? This situation is not for me. You know, it's not for me because it's making me go down as opposed to making me come up. You know, anything that is not adding value to you. Okay. And I mean in a way where if all the value is added or contributed to the situation solely because of you and the work that you're doing, you know, like, we got to think about how exhausting that is. So let us see here for our Cancers. Yeah. Sun card in reverse. So that's what I'm saying. Now this is what you're focused on. Getting closer to spirit, so you can come into union with a divine counterpart, perhaps. Maybe someone genuinely wants to experience true love because you feel like the situation you had wasn't really love. For some of you, I just heard convenience. It was convenient at the time for both parties type of situation. Yeah. And then they're saying like maybe some of you had children. For some of you, you could have just started off as like roommates or something, you know. Lip gloss fell. You could have just fell out as fell out. Yeah, but you could have started out as like roommates or something. You know, tried dating, things escalated, one thing went to another. Like everything they're saying was really, really fast. So you felt like, oh, my life is changing, it's progressing. But I feel like it was more so a convenient type of thing. So for some of you, it could have been a karmic contract. Okay. Possibly. Possibly. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Let us see here for our Cancers. I feel like this situation was stealing your joy. Okay. And for some of you, yes, with the Three of Swords here in reverse, I haven't even picked out that other card yet. But I feel like for some of you, this situation, like I said, it's like you bled out all onto the children. So now you're afraid of what they're going to be like in relationships, or what they're going to think relationships look like because of what they saw you doing. So you're thinking about these things. You're like, I can't do this. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Some of you feel like you confused them. Okay. Because my head hurts. Like some of you feel like you confused your children, or now your children are confused, or I don't know. And this Three of Swords is here. And it's something about, you know, some of you could have been depressed when you got into this situation as well. Okay. So it was like, you know, maybe this person is extremely intellectual, King of Swords. Okay. Very reliable, good homemaker, or so you thought. Okay. Maybe they like to do things around the home that you don't like to do. Okay. Like something about this partnership made it seem like, oh yeah, this is it for me. And now you're like, okay. And it happens, you guys. And I think the scariest thing about it is people don't want to be embarrassed, right? People don't want to say, oh, this is my person. This is the one, and da 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 da, right? And then turn around and all of a sudden they're not with that person. But we have to remember that who's living your life again? You get what I'm saying? When you go in the box or you go in the urn, whichever you choose, because some of us want to be cremated, okay? When you do whatever you do, how you do it, or you go into the ocean or whatever, okay? Who's going to be there with you? Okay? So these are things that we really have to start thinking about. We can't just wait till we 80 to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to start doing the things that make me happy. If this is what I want to do, then I'm going to do it. If I want to slide, I'm going to ride, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? I want to ride, I'm going to slide. Whatever the hell these kids be saying nowadays. Okay? Like, no, you no. Okay? Because I have all ages here. So who the hell knows who I'm talking to? Who knows how old you are? Maybe that's why it sounded like that. Okay? Maybe you're one of these people that be using all this slang. Y'all go like, damn, how old is she? I'm not that old. My soul is, though. Okay? But I don't know, man. That's just kind of what it feels like. So give us more here, Spirit, on this Queen of Pentacles, please. Yep, Four of Wands. They were a good homemaker. Okay? Good homemaker. Okay? Carried Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay? Yeah. Let us see. King of Swords. The Tower. Okay? Tower in reverse. So it's like we're trying to avoid this. But with the Six of Wands in reverse, it's never going to be successful here. Okay, give us more in the Sun card in reverse. Also in reverse, the Justice card in reverse. Okay, so some do you feel like you did your child or children an injustice, a disservice, or something. Something here. Corruption, something here. Okay, let us see. What else? Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands in reverse. Yep. Okay, because Three of Pentacles, they weren't on the same page with you. You talking about moving forward. Let's plan. We have a future. Da 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 da. That's what I want to do. I have goals. And they like, goals? What's wrong with what we doing? And who wants that? All right, so if this was your message or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happiness.